Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review. Hit a review a card coming in Dragons of Legend, April 25th. What we're looking at here is Celestial Sword Eatos. It's a equip spell card. Description: this card is always treated as a noble arms card. The equipped monster gains 500 attack. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one Guardian Eatos you control. It gains 500 attack for each monster currently banished. So, a couple things comes to mind just right off the top of my head. If you're trying to get more attack power from this card, obviously you want to use cards uh, such as Soul Release that can banish more monsters from the graveyard. Since this thing, since the amount of attack power this thing gives out is based on the amount of monsters that are banished. Now this is from either you know, either removed from play zone. Excuse me, banish zone. I'm sorry, I'm old school. I'm still not used to calling it the banish zone yet, but it gains your monster gains attack power based on the amount of monsters that are banished. So this is from your opponent's banish zone and your banish zone. So you can use cards like Soul Release to get rid of the monsters that your opponents have in their graveyard, um, that they have little to no way to get back. Or if you plan on banishing more of your monsters, I would say, well, obviously since it's being treated as a noble arms card, you can use this with cards like boars, um, other cards that can search out for the noble arms monsters. Uh, I mean, for the noble arms cards, I'm gonna say noble arm monsters, but but you want to use this in combination with Soul Release or anything that can banish monsters from the graveyard. Now, there's three other cards that come to mind. There's Different Dimension Reincarnation. There's Escape from a Dark Dimension, and then there's uh, Miraculous Descent. So that's pretty much for every monster, all dark monsters, and all fairy type monsters. Again, that's Different Dimension Reincarnation for pretty much any monster. All you gotta do is just discard one card, preferably a non-monster card, if you're gonna be running Guardian Eatos. Um, then there's Escape from a Dark Dimension for all your dark attribute. Excuse me, for all your dark attribute monsters, and then there's Miraculous Descent for your fairy monsters. So what I'm thinking is maybe there's a way you can mix in Guardian Eatos with either fairies or dark attribute monsters, or combine those with Soul Release. If you plan on running this card with Guardian Eatos, that's like some good combinations there. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll give this a try. I never ran Guardian Eatos before. Never really cared to, but I do enjoy my uh, remove from play builds. So maybe this can get me to try it. So yeah. So a link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you guys for the next card review. Peace.